This was the kind of argument he had. Now, I want to read one reference because the topic is how he was loyal to the Britons, okay, the colonizers, not today's Britain. Okay, now look at this one. It is Ruhani Khazain, volume number 13 and page number 343. Look at what he said. He said that मैं जोर से कहता हूं कि मैं जोर से कहता हूं कि इस दावे में कि गवर्नमेंट की खिदमत का ऐलान मैं जोर से कहता हूं और मैं दावे से गवर्नमेंट की खिदमत में ऐलान करता हूं कि बाएतबारे मजहबी उसूल के मुसलमानों के तमाम फिरकों में से गवर्नमेंट का अव्वल दर्जा का वफादार और जानिसार यही नया फिरका है, यही नया फिरका है। एंड देन ही सेज जिसके उसूलों में कोई बात भी गवर्नमेंट के लिए खतरनाक नहीं है। Allah, look at what he's saying. He's saying, first of all, a prophet of Allah is not going to come to make a firqa, okay? And Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is acknowledging, and when he put his application, by the way, he mentioned his Jamaat as a firqa, okay? And the Ahmadis are saying to us about the firq and all of that. Brothers, a prophet or Isa alayhi salam is not going to create a new firqa, okay? Isa, the whole ummah is waiting to be united under the banner of Mahdi and Isa alayhi salam, okay? And this single thing is enough proof that Mirza was a liar. And then he says that there is no other Muslim firqa which is more loyal to the Britain colonizers and more obedient to the British colonizer and more Janisar. Look at this one, Janisar. He's saying that we are willing to sacrifice our lives. For who? Not for Allah and His Messenger. No. For the Britain. Wallah, is he a Messiah? Messiah is saying, and by the way, at that time, by and large, Britons were Christians, by and large. I'm right, Adnan bhai?
100%. 100%.
He's saying to the Christians that I am going to sacrifice my life for you. Subhanallah. Is he a Messiah?
And he came to undo the cross. And the biggest representative of the cross in the world in the 19th century was the British Empire. Yeah. It was the British Empire that took the missionaries to Africa. Yeah. It was the British Empire that brought the missionaries to India. It was the British Empire that brought the missionaries to many other parts of the world, remote areas, including Australia. It was the British Empire that was bringing these missionaries to some Southeast Asian or Pacific islands. It was the British Empire that represented the cross, okay? And Mirza, instead of breaking that cross, okay, what is he doing? He's cementing the cross. He's saying, my new firqa, my new cult. In other words, he's actually himself calling it firqa. He's calling his own Jamaat, his own followers, firqa, which means like a cult or a group, or a group. Okay, my new group is more loyal to the British colonial establishment and than all other Muslims. And he's saying there is no threat to this tyrannical, genocidal, oppressive, racist power from this new group. There is no threat. That's why, I don't, when I see the Ahmadis and the Qadyanis singing praise of, of colonialism and even some of the wrong foreign policies of Western governments and even Israel, the actions of Israel, when I see the Qadyanis and Ahmadis standing next to these people, these oppressive powers and the oppressive policies, it doesn't surprise me because it's part of their religion. Yes. The whole world is standing on one side on the issue of Gaza and what Israel is doing in Gaza, bombing civilians specifically. The whole world is on one side. And then we have Qadyanis, some of them on Twitter, okay? They are basically justifying the crimes of the state of Israel. Some of them are making statements. And in fact, when we post something on Twitter and social media to raise awareness, you will see them in the comment section commenting, challenging us. Okay, instead of supporting us in virtue and good, they are standing against us. They are standing against the rest of the ummah, as if not only that this firqa or this group is not only against the Quran and Sunnah on issues we have already discussing, but even politically they pose a challenge to the rest of the Muslim ummah. They stand on the other side of the fence always, like they did in colonial India. In colonial India, the Qadyanis were standing with the colonial establishment of India against all Indians, Hindus, Muslims, and Christians.